Okay, so for the next part of our chain wrecking ball tutorial, we're going to add some physics to our chain links. So at the moment, if you select, take that off there. So if you select the last piece of the chain, so you hold down Shift, you can pan down, zoom in. Okay. So if you right click, if I right click here, for example, you right click, you can then that's how you select the item. Make sure there isn't pieces of your chain interlinked. If there's a chain inside a chain, a bit like the inception of chains. Okay. As you can see here, for example, there's one already in here, so we need to get rid of that. So to do that, you just press X and then OK, enter. So now if I right click that again, there should be only one there. Yeah, so that's okay, that's perfect. If you don't do that, your chain will explode. Okay, so make sure it doesn't have that. So when once you've selected it, make sure you drag this part out. You click on this button. It's the physics tab. We can bring it out a little bit further so we can see what it is here. This needs to be bigger. Yeah, that's perfect. So we're going to add what's called rigid body physics. Okay, so we're going to make this object act like a rigid body. And we're going to set it to active. And we're going to change shape here to mesh. Okay, that's fine. So we can continue. We can do that for every object, but there's a quick way of doing all of them. So we'll zoom out. Press B to select. Drag the box around. Complete box select. Okay, and along this side you have options called Tools, Create, Relations, Animations, and then Physics. Okay, so what we can do is we can copy our settings from the first one we selected. So copy from active. Okay, and then that should mean that they're all the same now. So if I right click here, for example, you can see it's now rigid body is activated, and so on and so on. Okay, so then if you press Alt A, the chain will fall through space. Okay, press Escape to stop. So now we need to add something that it's going to crash into. Okay, so we're going to do Shift A, add a mesh. We're going to add a plane. So you'll see this is where the marker is. So if I move it here, so we'll just zoom in a bit. Perfect. That's where the object will appear. So try it again. Shift A, add mesh. We add a plane, and it's a bit too small, so we need to make it bigger. Simply press S, and then keep dragging. If you keep going this way, it'll come out the other side. So you can make it as big as you need. That's fine. Okay. So now if I press Alt A, you'll notice that it just falls right through it. It's no good. We need it to react like a floor. Okay. So press Escape. Just move it down slightly. Okay. So we go back to the Physics tab. We set it to rigid body, but this time we set it to passive. Okay. Now when we press Alt A, it'll crash into the ground. Okay. So try that. See how we get on.